from being person to professional, from being simple to special. Individuals who created opportunities, individuals who believed in choices, exploring their journey, learning their process, honoring their success, celebrating their achievements. A Facebook Live session to revive the best moments of their life.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speak to Me. र तिहारको यो अवसरमा तिहार स्पेसल भन्दा पनि हुन्छ and we have very special lady sharing the screen with me. Continuous 3 वर्ष 2016, 17, 18, a very precious year for this lady, entering the pageantry modeling competition right from 2016 Model Hunt Nepal winner. 2017 she represented Miss Eco International, officially being crowned as Miss Eco International Nepal. And then 2018 most successful, most popular, most happening batch Miss Nepal 2018 को batch को Miss Nepal International 2018. We have Ronali Amatya. Ronali ji, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
So how is life going on?
At this moment, it's slow. एकदम reflect गर्ने time पाइरहेको छ. So going good overall. Not that bad. How's yours?
Okay. So after this some months of lockdown, के हुन्छ के हुँदैन अन्यलको स्थिति, and then we are planning slowly into the brighter side of life. So यो मोमेन्टमा प्लान गर्ने पनि एउटा राम्रो अवसर भयो भनेर धेरैजनाले भन्छन्, other than staying at your home, enjoying with your family, certain time periodमा planning your life, अब के गर्ने त स्पेशल. So in that way, you plan something?
Oh yes, well, it was, as I mentioned earlier, एकदमै धेरै time पायो reflect गर्नमा, what was I doing, what do I really want to do, हैन? At the same time spending quality time with your family and then exploring yourself. कहिले पनि आफूलाई यति धेरै time पाएको थिएन होला. But having said that, हुन्छ नि ग्लोबली जति पनि जे भइराख्दाखेरि पनि मलाई चाहिँ पर्सनली राम्रो कुरा के भयो भन्दा I took a certification course for as a yoga instructor, and then so के गर्ने भन्दा पनि अब as a certified yoga trainer, I've been planning my life ahead according to on the basis of my choices, भनौँ न. So just stagnant or एकदमै stop चाहिँ भएन. Like I was moving, and then the best part was being certified as a yoga trainer. So I'll be like walking ahead with that profession.
Okay. So हामी कार्यक्रमको first few minutes and we have someone to compliment you. This is a little lady, Neriska Stapit. She has written so beautiful, Ronali, the lovely smile.
Thank you so much. It
and
means
then
a
there
lot.
is a positive emojis right there from Kuldeep Bisnoji as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Ronali, moving on to the other part, segments the talking la agadi janu. So as you said, you period you come to know more about yourself, explore about yourself. यो भन्दा अगाडि नचिनेको रोनालीलाई यो few months मा आफूले आफूलाई चाहिँ के थप चिन्नु भयो?
So त्यस्तो completely नचिनेको भन्दा पनि you get so much time for yourself हैन, बसेर reflect गर्दाखेरि. Like I was exploring so many sides of myself. Like कति जनाले चाहिँ तपाई कति travel गरिरहनु हुन्छ, like यसरी बसिराख्दा कति गाह्रो भयो होला भनेर पनि मलाई reach out गर्नु भएको थियो हैन. But I realized कि it's not that like म एकै ठाउँमा बसिराख्नु नसक्ने पनि हैन रहेछ भन्ने पनि feel भयो. फ्यामिलीमै पनि I'm a family person भन्ने feel भयो. And then at the same time अब करियर वाइजमा चाहिँ कुन पाथमा चुज गर्ने आई वाज भेरी इन्क्लाइन टुवर्ड्स एउटा हेल्थी लाइफ क्रिएट गर्ने कि इट्स नट जस्ट फर माइसेल्फ आई वान्ट टु स्प्रेड द्याट अमङ पिपल होइन सो सर्ट आउट गर्दा गर्दा चाहिँ आई अल्सो लुक फर अ फिटनेस ट्रेनर अनि हुन्छ नि सो मेनी थिङ्स एज अ न्युट्रिसनिस्ट अनि फाइनली चोज योगा एज best among them where I always felt कि मलाई चाहिँ healthy not just physically but mentally emotionally and spiritually भन्थेँ मैले चाहिँ so I got a perfect definition for that भनौँ अनि yeah I've realized so much more than that.
Okay. So at that note, we would start the very first segment, your early segment start on the answer. So, Ronali, this is somewhere likes and dislikes somebody. So you need to put on the best like related with something and the best dislike of something. So what is the food that you like the most and what is the food that you dislike the most?
Food that I like the most? Oh my god, I love all the food. Well, I just ate yomari yesterday, so yeah, that's in my mind. So yomari I like the most for now at this time, and then dislike the sir मैले यस्तो गरी उसिनेको मात्र खाँदाखेरि पनि I just enjoyed eating होइन अनि but still if I have to pick one, I would say lady's finger. Yeah, that is something that I don't. No, in fruit. Like since I eat a lot of fruits, I don't like banana in fruits.
So that is really so. Okay, the yomari bhannubo food as a whole. Okay, let's keep it. But we have question on vegetable as well as fruits as well. So तपाईँलाई मनपर्ने नमनपर्ने vegetable त भनिहाल्नुभयो. So मनपर्ने vegetable भन्नुहोस्. So if you don't like lady's finger, what is the vegetable you like the most?
I love cauliflower.
Okay. Yeah. And then the fruit that you love the most is banana. Even that.
I don't like. I don't like banana.
Okay. Then what is the fruit that you like?
I love all the fruits, and for now I should say avocado. Bakar avocado तन्न खाएको थिएँ.
So यो योगामा लाग्न थालिसकेपछि then according to त्यो choice अनुसार फुडिङ ह्याबिट चेन्ज भएको हो.
हजुर योगामा भन्दा पनि सर पहिलादेखि नै when I entered यो modeling phase like you know the media field त्यो बेलादेखि नै I was made conscious about my food habit and which I really am grateful at this moment because food भनेको चाहिँ हुन्छ नि food your choices matters a lot so yeah त्यो बेलादेखि नै हो योगामा आइसकेपछि चाहिँ I'm like knowing the benefits and the timings like you know at what time and what is good what not यस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ.
Okay. So continuing this segment, the color you like the most and the color you don't like the most.
The color I like the most is turquoise. I am wearing a turquoise earring. And the color I don't like, the pop like parrot green. I don't like that much.
Okay. Moving on, the dress you like the most, most probably तपाईँलाई चाहिँ धेरै पटक लगाइरहने या तपाईँले चोइसमै दिमागमा आउँदाखेरि this is the dress भन्ने what is that and the dress you might not like to try.
Okay. Whichever I'm comfortable in, the type of like if I'm comfortable, then if I feel confident, I like such dresses, and the dresses which makes me very conscious about myself and uncomfortable लाग्ने लुगाहरू चाहिँ like you know which is too like not matching my personality that doesn't I don't like that. Sorry.
So too much color is you or less color is you?
Less color.
So regarding drink, which drink you prefer the most and which drink you never would try?
Drink, I prefer water the most.
Okay.
And which I never want to try. I've not encountered such. But it's obvious that if I try, then only I'll realize that I don't want to try this ever.
Okay.
So it'll be, I don't know.
So regarding yourself, one habit that you like the most, you always prefer. This is my habit, and this signifies my personality. And one habit that you don't like, and you always wanted to improve it.
Yeah. Like me, like what I love the most about myself, habits specifically, मैले जे कुरा गर्छु भनेर सोचिसकेपछि I just make that happen. And I just am disciplined enough to stick to my own values and rules. And at the same time, this habit itself is a problem sometimes. It's like situation अनुसारको adjust गरिहाल्नलाई चाहिँ मलाई like हुन्छ नि, okay, you shouldn't be doing this, you are not this भनेर आइरा हुन्छ. So it's the same भनौँ न, advantage and disadvantage about my same habit.
Okay. So regarding second person, other person, what habit you don't like and what habit you like?
Regarding others, if somebody is responsible and then like just if they're honest, fun and bubbly, I just love it. And if somebody who is like too judgmental right away, I don't like that habit of others.
Okay. Cosmetics that you like the most and cosmetics that you don't prefer to use.
Cosmetics, sunblockहरू पनि cosmetics भन्छ. Cosmetics I prefer, if it's about skincare, I prefer sunblock and moisturizer the most. And if it's about makeup, I love mascara. And which I don't like is too bright and poppy lipsticks. Yeah.
So moving on to animals. So animal that you like the most might be pet or wild animal, and the animal that you don't like that much.
Animal I love is dog. Is a dog. And I don't animal that I don't like. We don't think about things we do not like, guys. It's so difficult.
So that is why this is the
I I don't
thing
like
that I
hens.
choose.
Roosters. I don't like roosters. I've had very bad experience with roosters. मलाई लखेटेको छ. I don't like them.
Okay. So अहिले त season पनि flowersकै छ हैन. Most
हजुर.
flowers are preferred by almost all people. So is there anything that you prefer the most and you prefer the least regarding the flower?
Flowers त एकदम like I mean choose नगर्नलाई त गाह्रै हुन्छ. अहिलेको टाइममा तिहारको सिजनमा म्यारिगोल्ड लाइक सयपत्री जताततै देख्दाखेरि it just makes me feel so happy, and then like so brightens up my mood. At the same time, I love sunflower. And which I don't prefer, flowers त नमन पर्ने त्यस्तो कुनै छँदै छैन. I just love flowers.
So that's done with very first segment, and let's move on with your professional journey. So professional journey. So if I'm not incorrect, यदि म गलत होइन भने, so this is 2016 when you entered Model Hunt Nepal, organized by
Yes.
Next Models Nepal. So what
Yes.
made you join that competition?
To be honest, I was just done with my bachelor's, and I did my bachelor's in India. And then after I came back, I had that time for myself. Comparatively, अब +2 देखि नै म इन्डियामा पढेको भएर चाहिँ after I come back, the only friends I had was from my schools, and they were still doing their bachelor's. So I didn't have many friends here. And उनीहरूको भन्दा साथीहरूको भन्दा चाहिँ अलिकति छिटो सकेको भएर I had that privileged time to explore myself. And I always wanted to explore that side of myself, the modeling. When I was in India, there was that like कति modeling calls हुन्थ्यो, and they always asked for Indian citizenship. And then as soon as I came back, यस्तो फेसबुकमा just random postले चाहिँ it just attracted me. It wasn't like my main goal or nothing. I just wanted, since it was something I liked, I thought, okay, let me try because I have time. And I just did, like I was attracted by the things that they listed about personality development, this, that, and so much more. So I just happened to try, and the rest is, you know, the rest.
Okay. Uh, when you came into the audition, and so त्यसपछि आएर जर्नी त्यहाँबाट स्टार्ट भयो. So do you remember the question you faced during the auditions?
I don't. I remember the clothes that I was wearing,
Okay.
and walking in that high heel was my very first time, and it was just casual, like about myself. Yeah, as far as I remember, there was nothing that difficult where I had to think about what should I answer. So yeah, it was just casual about myself more and why I wanted to join Model Hunt. Yeah.
So Model Nepal 2016 ले तपाईँलाई ट्रान्सफर्मेसन गर्दाखेरि, so what things it really transformed in you? What changes you experienced after you finished the event, got the title award?
Uh, it just it made me feel that I was somebody, though maybe I wasn't known by many, but still I felt that okay, I am somebody now. But then the classes did help me for my, like, you know, like it did showcase the other side of me where I was, you know, more confident or exposed. And I also got few opportunities, but then it just made me realize that, okay, I might want to continue in this journey. And I did find so much transformation, not that drastic change or not that big transformation, but then a few things like, you know, how do I etiquettes, and then how to, if I really want to pursue this as a profession, either part time or my full time. I learned so many things about modeling, so it did impact, but not that big change happened.
Okay. So then on 2017, Miss Eco International Nepal 2017. So झन्डै झन्डै एक वर्षकै दौरानमा अर्को क्रम तपाईँको शिरमा सजियो. So how it came to your life?
Okay, even like, to be honest, from Model Hunt, after Model Hunt, as I said, I felt okay, this is something that I want to explore for some more time. And then when I got to know that they were looking for Miss Eco International, and I was always, you know, when I studied in India, I always felt so proud to call myself that I'm from Nepal, and I always felt representing your nation outside is pride and then also a privilege. So when they opened, they called for this auditions for Miss Eco. I just, without hesitating, I just applied, and they called for the auditions. You know, that feeling of representing your nation internationally, that just drove me to the audition.
So from there on, you represented your country in Egypt for Miss Eco International, you know, domestic event को title winner, and then national director ले anonymously तपाईँमा potential दिएर तपाईँलाई choose गर्यो, and then you went through the grooming session even, I mean second time भेट भयो फेरि पनि,
Yes, yes,
and then
yes,
you move on for the representation, and you earn the
yes,
title award, Miss Congeniality.
yes.
So this was your second subtitle back to back. Miss Personality पनि तपाईँले Model Hunt Nepal जितिसक्नु भएको थियो, होइन?
Also,
And
also.
then Congeniality is again coming to your back to back on your shoulder. So
Yes.
त्यहाँनिर when you stand up among the global delegates, very first time, so
Mhm.
to experience the words express गर्दा, how would you do that?
It was very surreal at that moment because, you know, it was my first international pageant, and then first ever beauty pageant. I had never encountered so many beautiful women from over the world, and you know, they were so confident, beautiful, and you know, they had a team with them. Though I had my family members there, like I still felt, you know, that that lack of confidence wherein, like, where we were not placed because there were so many subtitle rounds. We had best eco dress, and I made a dress out of paper, and we had so many other competitions, and where, you know, where I wasn't being able to highlight myself more. I was so sad and you know, disappointed. And at that night of finale, like, you know, they announced everything. Like, I cried my heart out after not being placed in top 20, and all these things happened. And later, when we all were on stage to congratulate the winner, that's when they announced the subtitles, and I wasn't expecting at all. But I believe the amount of hard work, and I felt that I just gave everything I had that time, and they just announced, and only two people like the most important part was like my family were there, my mom and my sister. Only they both were waving their hands like, "Ooh, Nepal, yes!" So I was very happy at that moment. It wasn't just, I couldn't just believe that it actually happened, because I had just gave up at that moment. We were on stage, all set to congratulate others, and then you hear your country's name, and then that was just very surreal.
Okay. So what made you congenial? So the तपाईँले award पाइसक्नुभयो, evaluation पनि गर्नुभयो होला. So when you now present yourself, people might randomly ask you on the award congeniality. मैले पनि
Mm-hmm.
randomly सोधेँ तपाईँलाई, what made you congenial or what makes you congenial कहिले पनि?
I was just yeah, like me, not me. We all Nepalese as a person, we are like open for, like, we are welcoming, we are known for our kindness, we are like, we welcome people with an open heart. And I was just myself, doing things that I can. If somebody asks me for help, I cannot say no. And maybe the organizers noticed all these things, and while distributing gift, I made sure I took it for everybody, and it wasn't just for the title. I just did it from my heart, and then maybe that's what they saw in Nepal.
Okay. So 2 वर्षमा दुईटा मेन अवार्ड्स, दुईटा सब क्याटेगोरी, त्यो सब क्याटेगोरी मेजर सब क्याटेगोरी नै। एन्ड नाउ त्यतिले तपाईँलाई चित्त बुझेन, यु वेन्ट फर थर्ड अटेम्प्ट 2018, त्यसमा पनि वान सब टाइटल, वान मेजर क्याटेगोरी।
Mm-hmm.
So you back to back hat trick. I'm talking about third one, that was Miss Nepal 2018, Miss Nepal International 2018, Miss Talented पनि।
Yes.
So
Yes, yes.
plan नै
You're
थियो
making
कि
me feel
अरू
so
पनि म गर्छु नै भनेर,
accomplished.
या अघि भने जस्तै गरेर मोडल हन्टमा यस्तो कारणले गर्दा आउनुभयो, अनि इकोमा जाँदाखेरि पनि त्यसरी नै एप्लाई गराएको थियो। अब मिस नेपाल पनि अन द वे आइदियो, द्याट इज वाइ यु जोइन, यो होइन प्लान नै थियो, दिस इज वाट आई ट्राई फर भनेर।
Actually, I thought, like, when I first said modeling was some kind of interest in me, um, it was like Miss Nepal jane ichha cha type of thing, without understanding what Miss Nepal is. It's not just about modeling. यस्तो कुरा धेरै के नबुझिकन नै Miss Nepal चाहिँ जाने इच्छा छ भन्ने भइरहेको थियो. And after like getting that opportunity of representing Nepal, before that I always thought like नेपाललाई बाहिर इन्टरनेसनली रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्नु छ, त्यही भएर चाहिँ म मिस नेपालमा जाने हो भन्ने एउटा मेन्टालिटी थियो. बट after getting that opportunity in Egypt, I thought no, still that recognition wasn't enough, just didn't feel भयो. At the same time, like things that, like, I had an audience already, तर Miss Nepalको प्लेटफर्मले चाहिँ I would be there in front of more people, हुन्छ नि, larger audience दिन्छ, my voice will matter, अनि all these things encountered, like came in my mind. And then I was already actually planning to go right after coming back from Egypt, but then I thought, okay, next year जानु पर्ला भनेर. And it, not just the idea kept on changing about modeling matra haina, and then internationally represent गर्ने matra haina. You get a platform where you can raise your voice, where you can speak for people, where you'll have an audience that listen to. So these are a few things that actually made me apply in Miss Nepal. But before that, this was just something that I wanted to do, to explore. That's part of me.
Okay. So Model Hunt Nepal, Miss Eco International नेपालमा जे जति कुराहरू होइन, वी सेयर एन्ड वी लर्न होइन, एउटा फोरममा बसेर, एन्ड देन मिस नेपालमा जाँदाखेरि दोज लर्निङ्सको भ्यालु एड अन भएको पाउनुभयो, या त्यो अगाडि लर्न गरेको कुराहरू त्यहाँसम्म ठिक थियो, त्यस पछाडि त्यसको उपयोगिता रहेन, त्यसको युज भएन भन्ने फिल भयो?
No, there's nothing that, whatever you learn, there's nothing that will go out of waste or out of use. This to the and obviously, like, maybe it's not just modeling, तर कति कुराहरू त obviously relatable, it's interrelated, so it wasn't nothing. I was actually having that benefit of already participating in local pageant and international pageants, and the like trainings that I took like did help me, like basic scratch but to start गर्नु परेन, that's for sure, त्यो त हुनै सक्दैन. So it was very beneficial. And then others were also feeling that she has already competed in international pageant. She knows, like there were my like other contenders who were asking me for like help for the like, you know, what did you learn? How was your experience? Okay, how do you do this? You know, asking for my advices as well.
So as you mentioned, that was beneficial, and the experience always make you more confidence as well. On the same hand, pressure पनि बढायो होला नि त, you always होइन दुईटा पेजेन्ट जितेर आएको, इन्टरनेसनल पनि तपाईँले रिप्रेजेन्ट गरेर आएको, सक्सेस अटेन गरेको, अब फेरि तपाईँ नेसनल इभेन्टमा आइरहनु भएको छ, अनि त्यो होल सिनारीमा जाँदा कम्पिटिसन त त्यसै पनि कुनै पनि कम्पिटिसन छैन भन्नै मिल्दैन, कम्पिटिसन जहिले पनि हाई नै हुन्छ, त प्रेसर पऱ्यो कि परेन?
Ekdam, sir. To be honest, my confidence level that I had earlier, like before joining Miss Nepal, like it just dropped. I feel that it dropped after joining Miss Nepal, because it was a tough competition, first thing, and then I had that pressure. Maybe that pressure was by myself कि मैले यस्तो गरिसकेको छु, I have to do my best, ला भएन भने के गर्ने, and all these things that which were running in my mind. Maybe it was created by myself, but still it was affecting me a lot. So pressure त मैले आफै पनि बनाएँ, plus at the same time अरूको expectations पनि छ भन्ने चाहिँ feel भएको थियो. So overall त्यो प्रेसरले गरेर चाहिँ पर्फर्मेन्समा कता कता ह्याम्पर चाहिँ भएको थियो मलाई. So yeah, I had a lot of pressure.
Okay. So right from there, this is the picture. You put on your talent showcase. Yay talent showcase for a Miss Further Miss Talent. That is the correct pronunciation. So
Yeah.
यो त पिक्चर भइहाल्यो. सो यो डान्स गर्छु भन्ने प्लान हो या यो डान्स नै मेरो लागि बेस्ट हो भनेर यु पुट अन?
Actually, uh, I approached, uh, I approached the Dance Institute, Nepal Dance Academy, like, you know, using the networks that I earned earlier as other title holders. So I approached Royadi, sorry, I forgot her name. Royadi, and then she asked me to do this, and I was like, no, I'm not good at acting. Like this includes acting as well, so please not this. And I was already choosing something else, but then at the end, I think this was just meant for me, and I just did it.
Okay. So more pictures are there. So let's know about these pictures. So this is one from the talent showcase. And then we bring up more pictures from your professional journey.
You're making me nervous now.
Okay. So here comes the next picture. So let's know more about this.
Okay. Oh, flashback one. This was for a boutique called Innovate. Ani Mahesh Raide from Kantipur, he shot this picture, and it was just a promotional photo shoot. It looks like a bridal photo shoot. It was just a promotional photo shoot for a boutique. This was for Bina Ghale. And यसको चाहिँ story एकदम रमाइलो छ. We went up till Hathiban Resort for this photo shoot, तर it started raining त्यो बेलामा, and then we had to come down here at Lazimpat. यो चाहिँ हाम्रो मेरो नेसनल कस्ट्युमको अर्नामेन्ट्सहरू बनाइदिनु भएको थियो जसले विजय महर्जनजी, उहाँको स्टुडियोमा चाहिँ we went there and we were shooting till late night यो बेलामा चाहिँ, and there are our Sash sisters. Oh, it's obvious that it's in Egypt, right? So it was my first time in desert, and with the camel, wearing my country's name over my chest. So yeah, a very special moment. Wow. यो चाहिँ सर फ्यासन मान्डुको बेलाको हो एन्ड देन आइम वेयरिङ सिमरिक डिजाइन दे वर भेरी काइन्ड टु मी एन्ड fashion mandu and this was in Hotel Annapurna, I guess.
Yeah,
So this was a
hotel.
fashion. Oh my god, you're making me like, you know, go through all the things that I've done and I feel that wow, I've done so much. Fashion show. Oh no. So this was when I joined the Model Hunt. That's why I said I remember the color of the dress I wore. And along with me, she's Prathna and Eliza. Yeah, I remember them. Oh no, this is funny. So you would say, what's that? SCS? So this was for Cyber Sangsar. Yeah, and then this is something that I'm not happy. I don't know why. Abishkarji okay, this is the latest update of my life. When I went for the certification course as a yoga trainer, we just did one shoot, and this is acro yoga. Oh wow. I just met the group that we all like, you know, my Everest team yesterday. So we were actually talking almost 1 year on a so this was
26 January.
Yeah, this was a year ago, almost a year ago, the highest altitude fashion show on land, so which was in Kalapathar. The Guinness World Record Rakhnama चाहिँ we were successful and very, 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 very heartwarming moment.
त्यो मोमेन्टलाई अझ हामी describe or prescribe गरौँ. So when the approach came, you have been selected. अनि त्यो जर्नीलाई अगाडि लानको लागि ओभरअल ट्रेनिङ होइन अनि त्यसपछि आएर द जर्नी स्टार्टेड त्यहाँसम्म जानको लागि त्यो हेल्थ इस्युजहरूको जो मोडल्स है गर्नुभएको कतिजना चाहिँ हेल्थ इस्युजको कारणले छोड्नु पनि परेको थियो. सो कम्पाइल गर्दाखेरि एउटा कम्प्याक्ट फर्ममा सर्टेन वर्ड्समा तपाईँले 1-2 मिनट खर्च गर्दाखेरि त्यो होल जर्नीलाई हामीलाई फेरि एकचोटि ताकत गराइदिनुहोस्.
So I didn't have to go through the auditions, so auditions बाट select भएको models मध्ये एकजना whom you know couldn't make it because of her health issues. Since we were going at such a high altitude and it's not just like modeling like different level like we were there to set a Guinness World Record first thing, and then at the same time promoting sustainable fashion, and we made sure that we do not waste, like we had such a huge team where there were like researchers and cameraman. मेरो पर्सनल जर्नी चाहिँ like since I love trekking हैन मैले पहिला पनि गइराको नै हो, I was confident enough कि मलाई चाहिँ प्रब्लम हुँदैन भनेर चाहिँ at the same time त्यो हाम्रो MTV को टिम पनि हुनुहुन्थ्यो त्यसमा चाहिँ sorry म सेलेक्ट भएको थिएन हैन, which was quite sad at the beginning. I mean like it was just completely different, but still like I still chose to go, and then decided that I should be part of Guinness World Record. And then overall journey ma ups and downs भयो. We had a very good team, हाम्रो RP Diamonds को हाम्रो entire team, and then the models हाम्रो MTV मा सेलेक्ट भएको मोडल्सहरुसँग चाहिँ हामी एकदमै rare connection. I mean they were in different group, अब shootहरु गरिराख्नु पर्दा चाहिँ हैन, they were mostly occupied, so we were there exploring ourselves and एउटा team bonding बढाएर at that moment where we went up there, you know, walking and then did that, everybody were in tears. So यो टाइममा चाहिँ मलाई पनि पर्सनली एकदमै गाह्रो भएको थियो because त्यो एकदम लाइक त्यो सर्ट ड्युरेसनमा चाहिँ त्यो एकदम हाम्रो के भन्छ सरी त्यो I forgot the term. Okay, सर्ट ड्युरेसनमा एकदमै माथि हाइट चढ्नु पर्ने थियो, सो त्यही भएर चाहिँ I was getting late for the show. I mean, makeup got it. I had to rush, and then slow and steady जानु पर्ने थियो. And since I was late, I was just almost in the verge of running. It's the first group मा गएको मान्छेहरु नै पुगेको थिएन होला. मैले त्यस्तो rush गरेको थिएँ कि. So त्यो entire fashion show को time मा त my mind was busy, occupied, and then while coming back, like after everything was done, हैन त्यो मान्छेहरु खुसी पनि हुन सकिन भ्याइसकेपछि चाहिँ it just hit me so hard कि म look I'll faint भन्ने जस्तो feel भएको थियो कि I had to rush down. Like कति जनालाई त हेलिकप्टरबाट पनि रेस्क्यु गर्नु परेको थियो हैन. So म चाहिँ मेरो पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ until and unless I was there, we did our fashion runway, everything was going all right. And after it was done, I was very sick, and then I had to rush down. I felt that even I should be rescued, but then we walked all the way back to Lukla. So there were almost everybody, like 48 jana थियो होला when we started. 48 to 50, and then while we came back walking, we were just 24. Half of the people were like only half of the people made the entire journey, including models.
So the lifetime experience, lifetime adventure, thrill, and then the good news by the end is you set the record in Guinness World Book, man, Nepal and Dorka Boy highest Sugar fashion show, and you were one of the members. So that moment of pride is always with them. So moving on to remaining pictures.
It's loading. This was, I forgot this show. This
So
was
you Annapurna Baba show.
Yeah, Annapurna Kutumba playing in backstage. It was something for South Asia handicraft show.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. So it was back then, and then I'm wearing. Oh, I know the designer. I was just looking at her design. I forgot. Oh no, not Anu. I forgot. So
Okay,
no, I think you know. How can I forget? It was just right there in my mind.
Okay, we move on to next picture. So this one is again a very popular picture posture.
Yeah, this is very close to my heart because I wasn't that happy about my performance in Miss Nepal, so I really wanted to stand out for my international pageant. And then this was something that I worked I discussed and worked really hard for. Like the dresses from Dreamwear's fashion, even they were very supportive. She made my national costume for Miss Eco as well, and then she also made my outfit for Model Hunt finale. So she was there in entire journey, and even this is made by Dreamwears, and the ornaments is from Vijay Maharzan, and the concept was also Vijay Dai's concept, yeah, because he said like I wanted to do some goddesses. I had few lists in my book where I wanted to become Manjusri, and then I was very convinced with Green Tara, and then we did it. And this is very. I just love this appearance and picture.
So this is the moment of your first crown of your life.
Oh yes, yeah. This was Model Hunt 2016, and my first ever crown as a beauty
And this is the moment
pageant.
of your second crown.
Yeah. Yeah, this was Miss Oh my god, it was so windy here. This was in Lalitpur. So Lalitpur Mall के थियो. So Green Arts Media organized गर्नुभएको. There's Nagmadi crowning me, and first time ever winning international crown. So international
This
title.
third crown you have been wearing.
Yes, this is for Miss International, and the shoot was for RB Diamonds. They being our crown sponsor, even their jewelries, the clothes, everything was RB Diamonds.
So now,
Thank you so much for taking me all the way back. Few years, almost 4 years already.
so
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, and 19, and then this is by the end of 20. So
Oh,
अहिले फर्केर त्यो तिनैवटा क्राउनलाई एक ठाउँमा राखेर हेर्दाखेरि सो डु यु
it's
ह्याभ
still there.
अगेन त्यो प्यासनभित्रबाट फेरि आउँछ कि फोर्थ क्राउन पनि आई वन्ट टु ट्राई भनेर?
Uh, yeah, the beauty passion sangha saying you fall in love, right? Sir? Like once you get to like represent your country outside, you would feel like doing it again just to win it, right? Sir? But the amount of time you have to dedicate, you invest, and the struggles and the preparations, like completely switching off everything and then focusing, that is quite challenging. But yeah, if everything falls in places, I still have something in my mind. So yeah, maybe fourth crown will
Okay.
soon be
So
on
we'll
my
be
head.
definitely looking on that side as well. So we like to move on to another segment. So this one will be offering you three options in our question, and you need to pick the best one among them.
Hmm.
So if you need to pick up randomly among these three crowns, Miss Nepal International 2018, Miss Eco International Nepal 2017, and Model Hunt Nepal 2016, what would be your pick?
The best crown. I didn't get the question, sir.
So if you need to pick among these three titles without any reasons,
Oh
just to pick up.
yeah, I'll still choose Miss Nepal International.
Okay. Runways, photo shoots, and music videos. What would be
Runways.
your pick? Runways. Likewise, hiking, trekking, and cycling.
Trekking, hiking, trekking, and cycling.
Yeah.
I love everything, but yeah, I would choose trekking.
Gym, Zumba, and yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah. Singing, dancing, and acting.
Dancing.
Mhm. Reading books, listening to music, and net surfing.
Net surfing.
Facebook, Insta, or Twitter.
Instagram.
Wearing casuals, formals, or party wear.
Formals.
Jewelry, shoes, and handbags.
Shoes.
Okay. And this is something that you don't like. So you need to pick up the most thing that you don't like. Sabanda manna parne. Cutting vegetables, replying missed calls, or waking up early in the morning.
Replying missed calls.
Uh, you need to pick up that is not good. So तपाईले गर्न नसक्ने you are not good at. Answering questions, asking questions, and listening to answers.
Answering questions.
But you are answering very well so far.
Maybe like because I'm better comparatively. Okay,
So,
I'm better at
so
others.
so what is that you are not good at? Saying no, uh, pretending, and asking for help.
Saying no.
So this नाइ भन्न सक्नुहुन्न.
Mhm. गाह्रो छ.
Okay. अनि त्यसले ट्रबल क्रिएट गरेको सिचुएसन्स पनि धेरै
एकदमै
छ.
धेरै. हजुर. एकदमै धेरै. Like people should actually learn to say no. I'm in learning phase.
So what word is not you? Stubborn, lazy, and innocent.
Mixture of all three. Stubborn.
Okay.
I'm stubborn actually. Lazy.
Okay. Which word is the most of you? Confident, intelligent, and down to earth.
Down to earth.
So we have one more segment, but that will be conducted after a few minutes. So the thing is all about when you started as a winner of Model Hunt, and then you move on to some of the model project runways are going to work, especially crown or Happy model, you became celebrity model and then showstopper as well. So working as a model, working as a showstopper, so difference के पाउनुभयो in terms of payment लाई छोडेर.
Oh, okay. So this was like payment ko कुरा to sir, like to be honest, kati time I was just exploring my hobbies and the things that I like. So I just kept everything aside. I was just doing what I enjoyed. So not everything like, that mattered. But then as a runway model and a showstopper, obviously you'll get that more attention first thing. And then, we are just standing like, uh, in a model, you have to make sure that you coordinate with the person who is walking in front of you and back of you. But in showstopper, even if you make mistake, it's like that's your move. So that's the biggest difference.
So, on the course of being a model, showstopper, a celebrity model, or pageant contestant and pageant winner, you have gone through so many mentors. सो कोसँग काम गर्दा तपाईँलाई धेरै रमाइलो लागेको र कोसँग काम गर्दा चाहिँ धेरै अप्ठ्यारो लागेको अप्ठ्यारो इन द सेन्स बिकज द पर्सन इज भेरी स्ट्रिक्ट
Like कोही पनि mentor चाहिँ like if I'm taking, I take that person very seriously, and then I try to soak everything what they give. So overall I just त्यस्तो मलाई गाह्रो किनभने personally long term relation त्यसरी भएन. As a mentor, as a teacher, त्यतिमा नै limited रह्यो. So there is not any moment where I feel यो मान्छेसँग सिक्न चाहिँ गाह्रो भयो, because सिक्नको लागि त you have to be ready from your within. So मलाई चाहिँ personally सबैबाट नै I just soaked everything I could.
सो झन्डै झन्डै 2 वर्ष अगाडि तपाईँलाई म्युजिक भिडियो पनि देख्न पाएँ
Oh,
सो त्यो म्युजिक भिडियो कसरी तपाईँको पकेटमा आइपुग्यो
oh my god, I would music video is not my I don't anyway it was through because
तपाईँले
I
एन्सर
was
दिनुभन्दा अगाडि होइन सो यो म्युजिक भिडियो चाहिँ मैले पनि नोटिस गराएको थिएन इट्स बिन 2 days or 3 days ब्याक अन टेलिभिजन होइन मैले समाचार पढ्नुभन्दा अगाडि बजाएको थियो कि यो गीत एन्ड देन आई वाज नोटिसिङ भेरी केयरफुली कहिलेता आई हेभ नोटिस दिस गर्ल भनेर अनि बिस्तारै
oh no.
बिस्तारै अनि त्यसपछि फेरि कन्ट्रोल रुममा गएर पज गरेर हेरेपछि बल्ल चिने क्या दिस इज द लेडी राइट देयर
I hope you'll not be playing that here.
नो नो
Well, thank you so much. So, Miss Eco International भइसकेपछि Green Arts Media सँग closely I was working with them, and like I had built a very good bond with them. So it was through them, that I approached. I don't know it was from whom, but then it came through Green Arts for me. So that's when I got to like I knew RP Diamonds before entering Miss Nepal. So it was, I don't know, it just happened. I never
एक्टिङ
reflecting.
गाह्रो थियो कि सजिलो थियो त
हजुर
एक्टिङ गाह्रो भयो कि सजिलो भयो
म चाहिँ like that's not me भन्छु, but then if I have to do, then I end up doing it, right? So if I'm put if I'm given a role that okay you have to do this, then I just do it no matter what or how.
So अबको दिनमा do you love to do music videos if offered
I would see where is it coming from. Yeah, it wouldn't just be some dance. Maybe it'll be solely my decision on that time. What type of music, what concept do they have, and all these things.
So more detailमा गएपछि मात्रै you will be saying yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't just say music video, but yes, I'm interested.
So getting into this last segment, so this would be if questions. So if you need to compete again, would it be Miss Nepal or Model Hunt Nepal?
Okay, if I'm allowed, it will be Miss Nepal.
So you want to upgrade your position?
No, it's just like between Miss Nepal and Model Hunt Nepal. We are not allowed actually, but still.
So if you need to represent Nepal one more time again from both the choices, Eco International will be again or Miss International will be again?
Miss Eco International.
So what if you woke up in the morning and you are right there in another country surrounded by the people who doesn't speak or understand English, what would be the situation?
It'll still be, it'll be awkward for sure, but then yeah, I think I'll handle it. I'll manage it. Actually, I don't speak like you know how people how they practice how we practice vow of silence in Vipassana.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've tried that. So I'm confident enough that I'll communicate in any other way.
Right. So if you have no need to sleep, यदि तपाईँ सुत्नै परेन भने, how would you spend your nights?
Oh my god, I am very म एकदमै सुत्नुपर्ने मान्छे हो. I cannot imagine. I've never thought this way. So maybe I don't know. I'll end up falling asleep.
Okay. So if you need to live the rest of your life as a tree, which tree would you love to be?
Tree, banyan tree, will live for thousands of years.
Okay. If you need to forget everything and remember only three things, what would be that?
Three things about anything.
Anything. So मेमोरीबाट सबै कुरा डिलिट भयो, अब तीनटा कुरा मात्रै बाँकी रह्यो भने त्यो तीनटा कुरा के बाँकी रहन्छ?
I should be knowing myself, and then where I come from, and who am I? Yeah.
If you could have a party and could invite who is no more living, who would be three persons that you would be inviting who are no more in the world?
3%. Our king, queen, and prince.
Okay. So if you need to spend a moment that is a week time period with a bird, an animal, an insect, who they would be?
I need to choose a bird, an animal,
And an insect.
and an insect. Any moment. Okay. Bird. Bird. I really want to see and feel peacock because I've been seeing in my friends like Insta story. So peacock would be the bird, and leopard would be. I hope everything will be safe, and the
Okay.
insect would be firefly.
Okay. So if animals could talk, who would be the rudest?
Rudest.
सबभन्दा ठुलो
Roosters.
को होला?
Roosters.
And who would be the soft spoken?
Soft spoken. Animal. Soft spoken. What is it? Rabbit?
Okay. So this is the last question in this segment, and we are almost at the end of our this wonderful talk. So if you need to ask a question, if you wish to ask a question to me, what would be the question?
If I want you, I want to ask you a question. I'm
Yeah.
not being able to listen. Okay. So did you never feel since you are such a great choreographer and you have been working in this field for so long, didn't you ever feel like owning some beauty pageant like franchise internationally? or do you have any?
So you want to ask that? Do I wish to have my own company, own brand to start up in that way?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Um, this is something कि सबैजनाले गरिरहनु भएको छ हैन? त्यसमा म थपिनु इज समथिङ कि सबैले गरेको काम मैले नै गर्ने फेरि मैले पनि गर्ने नै हुन्छ सो दिस वुड बी बेटर आइडिया फर मी कि सबैले गरिरहेकै काममा म सबै ठाउँमा मिलेर काम गर्दाखेरि आई वुड बी डाइभर्सिफाइड एन्ड ह्याभ द्याट एक्सपिरियन्स इन डिफ्रेन्ट पिपल्स जोन एन्ड इफ आई स्टार्ट माई ओन एक्लो भइदिन्छु र म एक्लै काम गर्नुपर्ने बाध्यता रहिदिन्छ एन्ड द्याट इज वाट आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु डु त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ and then I think that I would not be a great boss rather than working with as a team member for people. So that
Okay.
might be the reason again.
Okay.
So मलाई इन्साइट पनि के लाग्छ भने म आफैले ओन गरी केही कुरा रन गर्यो भने म त्यति इफेक्टिभली चाहिँ गर्न नसक्दिनँ जति चाहिँ म टिम मेम्बर भएर एउटा कामको पार्ट मैले हेर्दाखेरि जब इफेक्टिभनेस मलाई आउँछ भने कन्फिडेन्स छ सो त्यस्तो नहुन सक्छ भन्ने पनि कहीँ कतै होला बट आई हेभन एक्सप्लोर सोफा तर अगाडि भनेको रिजन इज द सलिड भ्यालिड रिजन हो कि सबैले गरेको काममै म किन चाहिँ अगाडि बढ्ने इफ इन केस मैले
Yeah.
कुनै अर्को तरिकाबाट आएँ भने चाहिँ हुनसक्छ होला आइम प्लानिङ अन द्याट एज वेल बट नट ओनिङ अ ब्युटी पेजेन्ट कम्पनी ओर ओनिङ अ नेसनल डिरेक्टरसिप तर त्यसलाई सपोर्टिङ हुने खालको चाहिँ केही चाहिँ आइम प्लानिङ
You're
सुन
already doing
द्याट
that. Yeah. Wow. New perspective to this.
So this is somewhere we are all done with 56 minutes and plus. So the final one, तिहारको तपाईँलाई शुभकामना दिएर बिदाई लिनुभन्दा
Thank.
अगाडि. So
Oh.
what would be a positive message that you want to deliver? So after winning 3 different crowns, national pageant, internationally also been represented successfully. So what would be a positive message, especially for ladies? Let's talk in that way. Uh,
Mhm.
people coming to pageant, people do wanting to be part of pageantry. So how would be the things inspiring from your side? कि कुनै दिन पेजेन्टमा गएर एकचोटि त ट्राई गरौँ एकचोटि त भाग लिउँ बिकज द्याट इज सम हाउ गोइङ टु बी भेरी फ्रुटफुल फर रेस्ट अफ माई लाइफ सो त्यो
Mhm.
नोटमा वाट वुड बी यर पोजिटिभ मेसेज
Yeah. Whoever like the aspiring beauty queens, or whoever wants to participate in any kind of beauty pageant, you'll not know until and unless you not try. So do not hesitate. त्यो perfectionist बन्नलाई चाहिँ फर्स्टमा ट्राई नगरिकन थाहा हुँदैन. म यो इयर आई मिन even me myself, I'm planning a lot. So यो इयर जान्छु भनेर मात्र पर्फेक्ट कुरालाई चाहिँ वेट नगरी हुन्छ. पर्फेक्ट मोमेन्टलाई भन्न चाहन्छु. You just need to try and then just be disciplined and dedicate enough that you'll just go there as a raw person, and then you just take everything that you can from the teachers who are teaching, and then just do it everything from your heart, and you just end up just enjoy the process. At the same time, just don't focus on the result ma ye hunai cha bhanera. You'll end up ruining your journey. So be yourself and be aware that these moments might not come again in your life. So just be present and then live that. You just end up end up doing whatever you really want. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. So with that wonderful note, we come to the end of this Speak to Me. And so तिहार लागिसकेछ सबैजनालाई तिहारको धेरै धेरै शुभकामना यहाँलाई मिठाईको शुभकामना फुलको शुभकामना and then म पूजा नेपाल सम्बन्धको पनि यहाँलाई शुभकामना. And thank you so much for being a part of Speak to Me and gracing this show and making it more wonderful. Thank you so much.
So much, sir. Thank you.
So with that, we come to the end of Speak to Me र Speak to Me को अर्को एडिसनमा अर्को नयाँ गेस्टको साथमा हामी उपस्थित हुने नै छौँ. Till then, enjoy a life, enjoy this festival of firecrackers as well as diyas, as well as all those sweets and flowers and blessings from all the people surrounding. Till then, me ROJIN signing out. Stay safe, stay happy, and enjoy the life. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.